Okay, so as I mentioned in the last video that if I know how to convert a string into a list and a list into a string, so we can solve most of the problems, and we'll try to see certain examples of split and join together, right? So how we can use that. So I'm here and I will be referring to this example which I find which is very useful. So I will just take this and use and explain using that. So I will be taking this tweet, right? So this is my tweet. So I think I have copied that somewhere from some database. However, for us to important is finding. Okay, so learning perspective. Now I have a string, right? Now if I am tasked, like, can you identify or can you filter out all the words, okay, which has this ampersand at the rate or I want to basically this may be the, I think, the username or something in the tweet. I want to extract that. So to do that, maybe my first intuition will be, okay, so what I can do, the if I do tweet dot split, this will give me a list of all the words. Then what I'll do, for word in tweet list of this, I will first try to see print word, okay, and then I am interested in getting the word which is basically which starts with this. So I will see if at the rate in word, then only you print this, otherwise don't. And here we go. So we have simply, so how our life become easy by just using a split, right? So that's where the emphasis here I want to bring. Now if I want to create a list, I can use a list comprehension. So again, I know that this is the word I need at the end, and I will be copying this for words in split. Guys, this is I'm trying to tell you how we can get actually create the and memorize how we can do list comprehension. So with this I will get a list of usernames. Simple, right? So that's a power where split function gives us. And later on, if I want to convert this entire thing into a comma separated string, I can use that. So these are my usernames. How powerful and simple it was, right? Just from a string I converted it into a list, then I filtered out the stuff which I want, right? Then I just then I just converted that entire thing into the string back. Okay, so that's one example for a simple. Now we'll see a list example as well. So let me copy this to it list. So let me copy this here, and it's basically a list of list. Now I think we are very much aware what is a list of list, and we know that. So again I want to what I'm doing here, I'm trying to find the, yes, I'm finding the names. Basically I'm trying to find out the all at the rate usernames, right? So that's what I want to find out here. So again, how can I do that? So for me, I know that I know that I am okay. So for this tweet in how can we do that? So I want to first see tweet in the tweet list, print tweet. Okay, so this is again a list for us. So to access this, I can use, this is a list, and if I do one thing, I just for word in dot split. Okay, if I split it, then I will be getting words, then I will be getting word, right? And then I can again put the same logic here. If this and this, then only print this. Here we go. So how simple, guys. So with split function, we using split in tandem, we have actually this complex task is now become so easy, right? I just happens to do it within 2-3 lines of code, right? If you see here, this big task which we were doing, which is now, it's now basically reduced to simple this thing. So now similarly, if you see, just saving some time. So for tweet in tweet list, okay, so I did something. Okay, so yeah, how I did there is, instead of this tweet index 0, I just joined. So that's a better way actually, because if I don't have, definitely if this is not there, it will keep, yeah. So I joined the entire thing. So I want to show that join and split. Yeah, so we can do that. So I'll take you through word by word. So just simple, guys. I'll tell you, very simple. So always remember, first the output goes, then start, if you have multiple if for na, then you start this just blindly copy this, then copy this, and then copy the condition at the end. If it is multiple, then it will go front, and that's it. So without thinking also we can do, first the output goes at the front, then start from here till here, and that's how we can achieve that. Okay, so I hope you learned something and you're finding it very exciting. That's all for this video. See you in another video.